Welcome back, everyone, to Chit Chat Live Podcast. Our topic today is employer discrimination towards pregnant employees. Wow. This is a sensitive and important issue.
When I told them I was pregnant, I was a little bit nervous about telling them. So in advance of that, I sent them an email that explained how we'd manage the situation. And with no further communication, they left a message on my answer phone to tell me that I was sacked.
And we hope to create a safe and respectful space for everyone to share their experience and perspective. What is pregnancy discrimination? It's a form of sex discrimination that occurs when an employer treats a pregnant employee unfavorably because of her pregnancy, childbirth, or related medical conditions. Despite the existence of laws against pregnancy discrimination in many countries, it still occurs frequently. In fact, statistics shows that there have been almost 15,000 pregnancy discrimination claims filed in the United States in the past 5 years. Pregnancy discrimination can have real consequences for a pregnant employee's career outcomes, including reduced salary, promotions, and social capital. Discrimination can also have negative health outcomes for mothers and their babies. New research shows that pregnancy discrimination may be linked to poor health outcomes for mothers, including prenatal stress, postpartum depression, and slower physical recovery following the birth of their child. In this podcast, we will explore the issue of pregnancy discrimination in the workplace, its impact on pregnant employees, and strategies that employers can adopt to reduce detrimental health and well-being outcomes for pregnant employees. So today, we have four amazing guests that might want to share with us their experience and opinions specifically from their field.
Hi everyone, I'm Melissa and I recently experienced discrimination at my workplace because of my pregnancy. At first, when I informed my pregnancy to my supervisor, I noticed that sudden change in his attitude. I was excluded from important meetings and projects that I would normally be involved in. In fact, my supervisor assigns that project to my less experienced colleague. Reason that project may delay upon my maternity leave and worries the impact of. In words, I was denied a promotion I qualified for, and I believe it was because my employer was concerned about my maternity leave. This has been incredibly frustrating and discouraging. Also, as I remembered, similar case happens in 2012. Mainly was lost her job due to her pregnancy. During that time, she only 36 and it was her second pregnancy. She was looking forward to join her new company in a few months' time when she discovered she was pregnant. So, she decided to inform the HR personnel in advance instead of turning up pregnancy on her first day at work. But she was received a text, sorry to inform that our management has decided not to proceed with the offer. I can't believe the mind setting or shallow thinking still happen in 2K century. And I hopefully no more case similar happen in future. That's all from me.
Wow. That's very serious issue. I'm so sorry to hear about your experience, Melissa. It's clear that you were treated unfairly and that your employer violated your rights. You're not alone in this, and it's important to remember that you deserve to be treated with respect and dignity in the workplace. Okay, I think Miss Achira, I've been informed that you are Miss Melissa colleague, right? How this happened, Miss Achira?
Yeah, I'm Anchira and I'm Melissa's colleague. I witnessed firsthand how she was treated differently after she announced her pregnancy.
Can you elaborate on how this affected you and what you think could have been done differently by your management?
It was incredibly frustrating and disheartening to see how Melissa was treated. It was clear that she was being passed over for opportunities and made to feel uncomfortable. This is completely unacceptable behavior from any employer.
As I definitely and totally agree with that, is very unacceptable behavior. And in fact, if you want to know, this is the real case existing. It's not edit, it's not fake. Okay, this is what the real things happen in our life. So this I get from a human resource management Malaysia group in Facebook. And this is the new case. You can see the date, right? It's 14 October. So this unlucky person mentioned that I am writing to inquire about the legal rights of my friend. Okay, thank God it's not happened to her. She is a pregnant employee in Malaysia. She has been employed with her current company for almost 3 years, and she is currently 7 months pregnant with a due date of December 30, 2023. Okay, few days to go. Yesterday, her HR department informed her that they want to terminate her employment or ask her to resign herself. They have also stated that they do not want to pay her maternity leave. I am concerned that my friend is violating her legal rights. I have read that it is illegal to terminate an employee because of pregnancy in Malaysia. So these things, right, it's really happen in our life. It's not the only issue that might be happen in United States, but in fact it's happening in Malaysia. So this should be focusing and should be the main highlight towards our government, especially, right, in terms of law and in terms of they need to really monitor for each company to avoid this kind of discrimination.
I have a lot of clients that have situations where they inform their employer that they're pregnant and then are immediately terminated. And it doesn't have to be that sort of obvious. A lot of times an employer won't take the immediate action of terminating an employee, but they'll do other things, like, for example, reducing their hours right away to ultimately end up terminating them. Or they're just not treated the same way. They come back to an employer and they're not held in the same type of regard because an employee now has a child. They're no longer able to perform their duties to the same degree.
I'm Amduha, and I'm the owner of a small business. I understand the challenges of running a business, but that should not excuse discrimination against pregnant employees. We need to do better at supporting working parents and ensuring that they have equal opportunities.
So, Mamdua, as a small business owner, right? What challenges do you face in creating a supportive environment for working parents? And what strategies have you found helpful?
Balancing the needs of the business with the needs of our employees, especially working parents, can be challenging. However, we have found that investing in flexible work arrangement, such as remote work opportunities and flexible schedules, has been incredibly beneficial. We also encourage open communication and provide support resources for working parents, such as childcare, assistance, and parental leave resources. The organization hopes to improve the helpful and accommodating work environment by putting these ideas into practice. This can improve overall productivity and retention rates in addition to improve workers' well-being and job satisfaction. It displays a proactive commitment to meeting the many requirements of the workforce, especially those pertaining to obligation to one's family.
Right, hi. I'm Alif, and I'm sorry to hear about Melissa. You're a strong woman. That's a bad experience that you have been through. So I'm the human resource manager at Berjaya Sdn Bhd. So yeah, employers may worry about the financial burden associated with maternity leave, including temporary replacements, healthcare costs, potential productivity losses. This can lead them to favor candidates who are not planning to become pregnant. So, in my company, we have strict policies against discrimination of any kind, including pregnancy discrimination.
Wow, that's great, Alif. So you mentioned that your company has strict policies against discrimination. Can you share some specific examples of how you implement these policies and support your pregnant employees?
Okay, so actually, we have been working closely with NGOs like Women's Aid Organization, which is WAO. In 2016, we have conducted an online survey to 222 women across Malaysia to shed light on workplace discrimination towards pregnant women. More than 40% of women polled have experienced job discrimination due to their pregnancy. Hence, 7 years ago, we offer comprehensive maternity and paternity leave benefits to support our employees. We also have a dedicated team responsible only for ensuring compliance with anti-discrimination laws. We encourage open communication and encourage employees to report any concerns that they may have. Yeah.
Wow, that's very nice and good practice for you and your company and should be an example for us. Okay, thank you all for sharing your experience and perspective. It's clear that this is a complex issue with no easy solution. However, it's important to have open and honest conversations like this to raise awareness and work towards creating a more inclusive and equitable workplace for everyone. What can we do to combat discrimination against pregnant employees?
We need stronger laws and regulation that protect pregnant employees from discrimination. We also need to educate employers about their legal obligation and the importance of creating a supportive workplace. The Employment Act 1955 is the main piece of legislation that governs employment matter in Malaysia. This Act offers some protection for female employees, including maternity benefits, even if it does not specifically address discrimination against pregnant workers.
Oh, yes, in addition to that, on 21st March 2022, the Dewan Rakyat approved the Employment Amendment Bill of 2021. The proposed amendment involved 46 clauses, which include allowing the staff to apply for flexible working arrangement from their employers, depending on the suitability of the working hours, working days of workplace, as well as extending employees' maternity leave from 60 to 98 days, which in line with international labor standard as outlined by the international labor standard lah. So other than that, it is also prohibits termination of female employees who are pregnant or suffering from illness arising out of her pregnancy. Another big win was the right of fathers, the 7 days paid paternity leave for married male employees. Alhamdulillah, this is we and other NGOs have been fighting for almost 10 years until now. Yes, we did it.
Many individuals consciously or unconsciously hold negative stereotypes about pregnant women and mothers. These include beliefs that they are less committed to their jobs, less productive, more likely to miss work, and less focused due to their family's responsibilities. We need to address the stigma surrounding pregnancy and motherhood in the workplace. It's important to normalize pregnancy and parenthood and to celebrate their contributions of working parents.
These are all great points. Providing alternative working methods to pregnant women can help them to continue working while ensuring their health and safety. So, Melissa, can I know maybe you have some opinion about strategies that companies can adopt to provide alternative working methods?
I think company must provide first flexible work arrangement. Companies can offer flexible work arrangements such as telecommuting, part-time work, or job sharing. Second, accommodations in the workplace. Companies can make accommodations in the workplace to ensure that pregnant women are comfortable and safe. This is very important. The third one, paid leave. I think most of pregnant women like or prefer the paid leave because they need to going to check up every week, every month, follow the appointment. So that companies can offer paid leave to pregnant women to ensure that they have time to rest and recover. And the fourth one, the last one, I think employee assistance programs. Companies can offer employees assistance programs that provide counseling, support, resources to pregnant women. That's all.
Wow, that's a very, very good point from Melissa. And I think, right, if they are adopting these strategies, companies can help to ensure that pregnant women are able to continue working while maintaining their health and well being. This also, right, indirectly can help to reduce turnover rates, increase employee satisfaction, and improve the overall productivity of the company. And it's important to remember that everyone has a role to play in creating a more inclusive and equitable workplace. Remember, it's everyone, okay? Not only employee, not only employer, not only boss, and not only staff. We can all do our part by speaking out against discrimination, supporting our colleagues like what Miss Melissa do, and holding our workplace accountable.
Thank you for holding this forum. I feel much more empowered and now to speak up and fight for my rights and the rights of other pregnant employees.
Wow, that's very inspiring and very motivated words from Miss Melissa. I'm so love it.
Yeah, we pray for you, Miss Melissa, and I hope that you are getting better, have a better career growth, a better career path moving forward in future.
All the best, Melissa.
Okay, Melissa, if something happens to you, you can catch up with us, share anything with us.
Okay, thank you guys.
Okay, so that's nice. We hope this podcast for this week has been informative and empowering. We encourage everyone to continue the conversation and to work together to create a workplace where everyone feels valued and respected, regardless of their personal circumstances. Yeah, so a friendly reminder to all of my friends here, okay? The COVID-19 spikes again, so make sure to take care of yourself. So hopefully we can meet as soon as possible, okay? So
Okay,
see you next week. Same time, same place, same channel. Chit Chat Live Podcast. Bye.
bye.
Awesome.
Bye.
Yeah, that's very good.
Three, let's go.